Welcome to Mystic Interviews. Today I'm sitting with Dr. Bela Mahajan. Hi ma'am, how are you?
Hi Devika, how are you?
All well. Dr. Bela Mahajan is presently working in a private dental college in Jammu. Ma'am, how do you manage your personal and professional life?
See Devika, the balance today when a woman is working is very essential. So I keep myself really organized. So keeping you organized maintains a good balance between your professional and personal life. And one very important thing is you have to set realistic goals in life to keep that balance maintained.
Right.
So that's it.
Okay, so that's a very good answer. And my second question would be, who motivated you? Who or what motivated you to take up this as a profession?
Okay, once when I completed my 12th, obviously it was my parents who was my big motivation to take up this profession. And they always gave me wings to fly, and they still do it, like every parents of a girl. So my mother is the role model behind this. She is a homemaker though, but she has always encouraged me to work for my dreams, to fly high. And I feel really short of words to say thank you to my parents. And needless to say, my husband is a constant source of motivation till date.
Okay, so a credit goes to your parents and your husband, and of course your children in the
Yeah.
future. So, we are in a time where COVID has, it's like a poison which is flowing everywhere, and anybody can be a victim.
Yes.
And being in this dental profession where you have a direct contact with the mouth,
Yes.
so what precautions are you or your organization taking at the moment?
Being a dental practitioner, we need to take care of many things in our clinic. So the number one point for our clinic is the cross ventilation.
Okay.
It should be highly maintained. And for patients, of course, the normal things which everyone is doing, sanitizing, maintaining their temperatures. And if we find any patient who is having temperature, we do not work on those patients. And for us, to protect us, we are keeping ourselves fully protected. We are wearing PPE kits. So that is how we
So
are.
you are basically maintaining all the measures given by the government
Yes.
and following
That
the
is
social
there.
distancing
That is
and
there.
temperature
And
checking.
one very important thing is we are giving spaced appointments to our patients.
Okay.
Because usually we used to have patients waiting in our waiting hall, but now we have just one patient. We are working at one patient at a time, and the appointment for other patient is after 1 hour.
Okay.
After the fumigation, sterilization of clinic is done.
Okay, so after every patient you sterilize everything from the
Yes.
machine to the bed.
Yes, everything is done.
Alright. What's the best lesson you have learned in life so far?
Best lesson or best advice, you can say, certainly it comes from your best friend, right? So I consider my mother as my best friend, and she has always given me this advice to live my life to the fullest without any regrets. And one very important thing which I have learned from her, that we should live in present without forgetting what is there in the past and without thinking what is going to be there in the future. So I make sure that I live in present and live in today.
That's it. That's
I give to your viewers also.
That's flawless actually. Staying in the present is the most difficult task you
Yes.
can do, because most of the time we are in the past or the future, and that's why we have mental disorders like anxiety and depression. So that's a very good advice by Dr. Bela Mahajan, and according to her and even according to me, one must enjoy each and every moment, as every moment is the last, every breath you take is the last, and one must do every job in your life joyfully and blissfully and happily, without any regrets, because most of the times a lot of people die with regrets.
Yes.
And that's the hardest thing to take. What's your take on that?
Yeah, I agree with you. I totally agree.
Absolutely. And being in this profession, being a doctor, which is a caretaker, and toothache is the worst ache in the world, and that can make the person weak. That can even lead to a lot of mental disorders, because toothache is related to everything. Your mouth is the center and it is related to the entire body. So, what are the 5 tips you would give to the patients or to the people who are suffering with some kind of tooth problem?
Initially when a patient has a problem, they don't just get to know. They get to know the problem when they are in severe pain, and they will visit a dentist when they have sleepless nights. Before that, this is I'm telling, but the people usually do that because they just ignore whatever is there in your oral cavity. But we as a dentist, we have to make sure that we make people aware that this is very important. Because when you age, your teeth will be gone and they will regret at that time.
Yes.
But initially when we try to educate our patients at a very early age, they just try to ignore that. So I just want to give few tips to my viewers that initially when you feel any small type of sensitivity or any any
Pain in the
tooth, you should visit your dentist.
Okay.
Brush regularly, that twice a day, that everybody knows, but how to brush is a big question.
Absolutely.
And that is for that we are there.
Yes.
What is the proper technique of brushing? Because see, brush everybody does, but the proper technique, how to brush your teeth properly, we are there. So I think after 6 months you should visit your dentist
Every 6 months.
every 6 months without having any problem. Because we say our oral cavity mouth is a mirror to your general health, right? So any general problem if you are having in your body, it is reflected in your oral cavity. So taking care of your oral cavity, taking care of your teeth is very important. One very important thing is whenever you eat anything, you need to gargle, either with plain water, or if you're working or if you're in an office wherein you cannot spit the water, you can just do plain gargle with the drinking water you have. And they say sweets are culprits for oral cavities. So for the children, I would say that if your kids are asking for sweets, give them sweets at one time. Don't do that. Don't hide sweets from them. And don't give just one sweet after 1 hour or 2 hours. Just give them at one time, because they have just one attack at one time. And just make sure that they brush after that.
That is very important.
Yes.
Bleeding of gums is a very common problem a lot of people face. So what is the reason behind it?
See, there are many reasons for bleeding problems. So for that, we need to see what is there in the general health of the patient, right? So pregnancy, when you are pregnant, when you are expecting, bleeding gums is a normal issue. Alright, that is a normal physiological problem that time. So if you have problem, you need to get your teeth scaled or cleaned. So for that you have to visit
The dentist.
Yes.
A lot of people, while brushing their teeth, even when they get up in the morning, there are blood stains on the pillow because of the bleeding of gums. So is that common or
No, I don't think it is very common.
Okay.
But if you come across any such thing,
okay,
you have
to
to
consult a dentist.
Yes.
So don't take casual. Don't have a casual attitude towards your teeth or gums. If you're having any problems, you must visit a dentist wherever you are located. Ma'am, the next question would be, one of my friends, she's a dentist in Australia. So she told me that whenever I look at a person, the only thing I look at is at their smile and their teeth. So people who have crooked teeth or any type of not injuries exactly, but gaps,
Yes.
in their teeth. So I go and recommend that person consult the dentist. So is that common with all the dentists?
No, see, I being a dentist, I always obviously I also look the smile of the person first.
Yes.
But if you have a crooked teeth, doesn't mean that you have a dental issue.
Okay.
Always.
Okay.
But yes, when you're growing, means during the age of 12 to 13 years of age, when the kid is growing, that time if you have irregularities, you can always consult the orthodontist.
Okay.
The braces
Braces
treatment.
treatment.
The braces treatment is perfectly done at the best time
At
your
this
age.
age.
Yes.
So adolescence.
Yes, because at that time your jaw is growing. So that is the best time when you can put up the braces to the patient, and it works wonders at that during that
During
age.
that.
But because later on what happens is, later on in your age, it can lead to some of the bony effects.
Okay.
When your teeth are really crooked, some people have deep bites like I had during my school days. So I underwent an orthodontic treatment. So my problem was I had a deep bite, right? So deep bite, what it does, it treats your mandibular teeth, your
Okay.
lower jaw teeth. So when your bite is lower down, so your facial dimensions lows down,
Okay.
and ultimately when you age, your bone is going to get lost at that time.
Okay.
So being a normal layman doesn't know what are the consequences. So we recommend that if you have crooked teeth during that age, in a teenager age, you get your orthodontic treatment.
That's much better than later.
Yes.
How important is the hygiene? Because a lot of people have bad odor. A lot of people have, yellow or pale teeth. So, what suggestions or advice you would like to give?
Bad odor is again your general health.
Okay.
Alright. And it depends on the quality of saliva. What is the quality? And quality of saliva, again, it is dependent on your general health. Many health issues can affect the quality and quantity of your saliva.
Okay.
And whenever this quantity or quality decreases, you are going to have bad odor. Alright. So for that, you need to brush properly, and we can give them some Silogogues. We say Silogogues are medications which are there to improve the quantity or quality of the saliva, which decreases odor ultimately. And second thing you asked about is the pale. Pale is, sometimes pale is the natural color.
Okay.
Alright. We have the outermost covering on the tooth, which is known as enamel. Once that enamel is gone, you cannot regenerate enamel in your life anytime. So, or the other issue is, if you have pale teeth, there are bleaching techniques.
Okay.
So, in dental clinics, we provide dental clinics to the newlywed couple, or as a cosmetic treatment or a pre-bridal. So we prefer doing a bleaching technique for those patients who complain of pale teeth.
Any suggestions or advice you would like to give to the young girls or young boys who are going in this profession?
I am an orthodontist, right? So being an orthodontist, I just want to say beginners that they should be compassionate enough to everyone whom they meet personally or professionally. Secondly, they should learn how to be patient, because this is a long process
Yes,
of
absolutely.
learning, and they should learn how to develop an attitude of understanding your patient. Thirdly and lastly, I would like to say the beginners that they should be just true to themselves, and they should learn how to communicate with heart.
Absolutely, that's an amazing, thing. The thing is, what I think, if I could, just compile or whatever you said, one should have a compassionate heart.
Yes.
And one should treat every patient equally. That equality should be maintained, and the confidentiality of the patient. And because there are a lot of patients who don't want to tell other people that I'm going through a treatment, and they want confidentiality, they want to be treated like a baby, that comfort zone. Even like when I went for my dental treatment, I had braces when I was a teenager. That time my dentist, he was really good and he cushioned me, and while I was getting my braces done, I was all alone in the clinic with him, and I was very comfortable. I had no pain, I had no complaint. So a dentist plays a very important role, or a doctor plays a very important role during the treatment and even after the treatment.
Yes.
Yes.
When you're undergoing an ortho treatment, the post-treatment, you need to have post-treatment measures to be
Measures,
taken.
okay.
All right. So here is where your dentist comes into play. How he had been during the course of your treatment, and how he maintains, how he has treated your the where were the teeth and where he has taken it. So it matters.
It matters, yes, of course. The feedback and the after effects, or you can say a year later, if you see
Yes.
your smile, there will be a difference for sure. The last question I would like to ask you is the positioning of your teeth. Is it genetic?
Yes, because sometimes what happens in a kid is that you acquire your jaw size from your one parent and your tooth size from another
Yeah.
parent. So this disparity leads to your formation or irregularities,
Okay.
and disproportionality between your jaws and your teeth. So here is where if it is very severe, then you have to undergo some surgeries wherein we reduce your the bone length and the mandibular jaw. This is the mandibular jaw, the lower jaw. Here you that is when the cases are very severe. So many a times you have proportional teeth and jaw size. So at that time you do not need to undergo any surgery, or you do not need any treatment for that time.
Okay. So it's genetic basically.
Yes.
Okay. So because that was a question that was coming in my mind continuously, and I thought of asking you. So ma'am, it was a pleasure talking to you today.
Same here.
And we learned a lot about your profession and your life. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and I wish happy Diwali to everyone.
Happy Diwali everyone. Happy Diwali. Thank you.